A courtroom holding its breath, a billionaire smirking, a maid in a faded uniform, a document. No one else could read. If you can translate this. My whole salary is yours. Laughter. But then she opened her mouth, and the room froze. No one knew her name. When she entered the courtroom that morning, just a quiet girl with calloused hands, a maid's uniform, and a look that didn't ask for attention. But by the time she walked out, the world would know her as Camila Alvarez. The room was expensive in every direction: mahogany furniture, glass walls, shining shoes, heavy perfumes. Every chair was filled with lawyers, investors, executives. At the center stood Douglas Whitmore, CEO of a global tech empire, perfectly tailored in a charcoal suit. He loved attention. He lived on it. Behind him, staff and investors whispered and snickered. Cameras were already rolling. Social media would eat this alive. Camila was called forward. She walked slowly, steady, her posture straight despite the worn shoes, despite the uniform that was too big at the shoulders. She looked like she belonged to the background. Douglas smiled like a man about to crush an ant. He lifted a sheet of paper, thick and covered in dense Mandarin characters. Since you enjoy scribbling other languages, he said loudly, translate this. Right now? In front of everyone? He paused for effect. And if you're right, my entire annual salary is yours. Gasps. Snickers. Someone actually clapped. Camila's face didn't move. Only her eyes. I accept, she said. Douglas leaned back, confident. A man playing with a toy? The judge nodded. Proceed. The challenged Camila took the document. She didn't rush. She traced the columns with her eyes. The room was quiet now, waiting for the humiliation they thought was coming. She began speaking, not hesitating, not stuttering, just translating clear, precise, each word a clean blade. At first the room simply listened. Then people began shifting in their seats. Phones dropped. A few executives exchanged looks. Douglas's grin faded. Camila translated a clause on internal financial disclosure. Then, another import violation. Then the sentence. That made the entire courtroom stiffen. Here it states that the company knowingly concealed information from the Securities and Exchange Commission last quarter. Silence, her voice didn't shake. In Mandarin, it is even more explicit. The document acknowledges falsified reports. That is a criminal violation, someone in the back whispered. She's right, check it. A lawyer scrambled with a translation app. Others joined, screens lit up, every word matched. Douglas's face drained of color. You misunderstood, he stammered. Camila looked at him, calm as stone. I didn't misunderstand. You expected no one here would be able to read it. This Camila never wanted a stage. She only ever wanted safety and a future for her. Little brother, after their parents died when she was 16, school ended. Work began. She cleaned hotel rooms at dawn, mopped marble floors at night, scrubbed office boardrooms where people never learned her name. But every evening, when the city quieted, she opened second-hand books, English, French, Mandarin. Russian learning was her rebellion. Sticky notes covered her closet door. Words whispered between laundry folds. Grammar scribbled beside grocery lists. She smiled while scrubbing coffee stains. She hummed lullabies while polishing crystal. She dreamed during bus rides, and no one knew until Douglas found a page she'd accidentally left behind notes. Translations, vocabulary lines, in perfect handwriting. Instead of respecting her effort, he laughed. Maids don't need Mandarin, he told his colleagues. They need to know how to dust. That day, he planned her humiliation, but her dignity was stronger than his cruelty. The moment the room turned, cameras zoomed in. Journalists leaned forward. Investors whispered in disbelief. A stern woman in the front row spoke first. Mr. Whitmore, did you submit false statements to the SE? He blinked, swallowed. No sound came out. Camila stood motionless. For the first time in his career, Douglas had nothing to say. The judge finally spoke. Miss Alvarez, thank you. This translation has serious implications. Camila bowed her head. Thank you. Your Honor? She handed the paper back with both hands. Respectful, graceful, quiet, the room erupted not with laughter, but with murmurs of shock. Aftermath within hours. The clip went viral. Headlines: Mad exposes millionaire CEO woman he tried to humiliate. Destroys him with translation offers flooded in. Translator for a global firm language instructor A. Publish and deal to write her story. She could have taken everything, but she chose something different. Camila founded a non-profit, Voices Unheard. It provided language, education, and scholarships for domestic workers, janitors, young people who had nothing but hope and determination. When a TV host asked her why she refused Douglas's salary, she smiled softly. I don't want his money, she said. I want opportunity. For myself, for others like me, that is real wealth. Douglas resigned 2 months later, under investor pressure. His arrogance had been expensive. Camila never mocked him. Humiliation wasn't her victory. Her victory was quiet, powerful, lasting every night. She continued studying languages with the same second-hand books, with the same humility, changing lives, one word at a time.